Hello, everybody. It's Jochen Hyde, and I'm back with the Desert Wolf versus Loka campaign, December 22nd, 1941. Oh, that's not good. Direct hit on I-10 with one of those allied depth charges. All right, direct hit on this thing. It doesn't say heavy damage or anything, but tell you what. If we hear any sub sounds like it's sinking, then it might be this one. We'll listen for it. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about here. These are, I think, the D-class cruisers we saw yesterday, the Danny and the Dragon or something like that. I'm pretty sure they're gonna slice right through these ships here. 2,000 yards too. They're gonna be shooting their flare guns at them even. Let's see how it goes. Oh man, another one of those DMSs, dude. You cannot lose those so early on. They're so important. I think they are. You saw that, right? A 303 Vickers is penetrating the hull of this destroyer minesweeper. Are these things made out of paper? 303 British is not world renowned for its penetrating power. I know because I have a bunch of Lee Enfield rifles, but geez, those DMSs are so fragile. Oh, jeez. So now we're shooting torpedoes too, huh? Oh. Alright, I think we know how this is gonna go, guys. Yikes. That's so bad. Another destroyer minesweeper sunk. Another cargo ship sunk. These two are damaged. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Yeah, that looks like a county class cruiser or the Australian equivalent. That looks like a Leander or maybe even the No, I take that back. These are British. That's a county class, and that is a York class, I believe. Ooh. Yeah, that's definitely a York class. So that's the 8-inch. Yeah, Exeter. That's the one I was thinking of. By the way, guys, did you know that the Exeter was a veteran of the battle against the Graf Spee? at the Battle of the River Plate in South America. Oh my gosh. Now we're putting torpedoes into these things. This is a slaughter. These guys have no chance. Okay, once again, the escorts have already been neutralized, so I think we know how this is gonna go. Let's go ahead and run it so we can see the slaughter. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4 ships sunk out of this. This is so bad. And this one had oh, look at that. Guys, that's a tank regiment. There's a tank regiment on here. He just lost an entire tank regiment at sea. That's so bad. That's so bad. Those are so valuable to the Japanese early on, and he just lost it. A tank regiment sunk. Ugh. Oh, what's this? Not another one. Oh, no. It's another task force. And this is the Houston here. With the, I don't know, like the ISIS, perhaps? This is not going to go well. Encounter. Okay. Well, they're having an encounter, all right. Wow. Torpedo boat got wasted. Well, seeing as how the only escort ship was already taken out, I think we know how this is going to go. Let's just cross our fingers for old Loka that this doesn't have any troops on board. I don't need to be losing any more troops at sea right now. Oh, of course it does. Of course it has troops on board. Because why wouldn't it? Jeez, man. You gotta be kidding me. Like, what is he doing? I don't... nope. I'm not saying anything. Watch, it's gonna hit. Oh, lucky. Got lucky there. Okay, we got Japanese sub to Chittagong. They wasn't expecting that. Oh, good night. That's it. That's done. I didn't think he would actually survive all those bombs it took yesterday, but this will definitely put it down. I guarantee you when we click the button, we're going to hear that sinking. So remember, the Natori last turn, if you remember, I think I said remember twice. Do you remember? It got hit by 5 bombs by the swordfish or the wildebeest out of Balak Poppin, but this will put it down for good. Oh, come on. It's going to sink. We're bombarding Midway again? He's just not letting this go. Let's see if they have a better time of it on this one. Ooh. Okay, that's a bit better. This is a better bombardment than we've seen in the past. There's a fair amount of damage done to this. And he's got his aircraft up as spotters. All right, let's see what he can do with this. I don't think this is enough to help that regiment there, but we'll see. Okay, if I was a betting man, that sinking sound, I bet you is the Natori. Clean up on Isle Makassar. I don't even think we need to watch this. This ISIS is going to just slice this thing up. The only thing we need to know are the troops aboard. No, there's not. So this was ship previously damaged a day or two ago. It's taken out. And this thing is not even the Houston. This is something else. But I'm sure it will have no issue taking out these 3 ships. Wow. Oh. Oh. Look at all these troops. What is this, a naval guard unit? No, a regiment? Oh. Guys, I'm having a hard time here with this. This is so bad. I don't even know what to say. Like I'm speechless at the amount of setbacks that Loka has had. And it's only December 22nd. Like, I don't think I have the fortitude to deal with this. If this was me playing, I would have probably quit and never played this game again. Like, it's that bad to me. But, hey, let's keep watching, okay? Where does this crap coming from? Like, there's just like endless amounts of allied ships here. This is crazy. Oh. Okay, well, for whatever reason, this didn't happen. And then the Natori is still afloat. That is shocking to me. It took 5 bombs. It was hit 2 days ago. And it took 2 torpedoes. And that thing's still afloat. That's incredible. Oh, these guys said, well, we'll try for this guy. How about that? And it sank. And there's troops aboard this too. Of course there was. Unbelievable. Is this going to be Natori's lucky day or not? Let's find out. Nope. 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 That's insane that this thing took that much. But you know what you have to say when you have a ship that's finally dead after a good fight? What is this? Where are we? Dorsey and a patrol boat. Let's see. Oh. Well, I kind of figured this was going to happen. This is so dangerous for the Japanese right now to be doing this kind of crap in the face of all these allied ships. I'm actually surprised it took Desert Wolf this long. But it looks like we may have missed a good battle because the Chokai Maru put 3 shells on the Dorsey. We'll check out the damage there. But yeah, listen, I would not be operating out here and trying to take all these little dot bases when the Allies have such superiority out here right now. And it's known superiority. Give me a break. Another direct hit. That's the second one this turn. Get out of here with this. God. Oh. Oh. RO66 ain't looking so good, guys. Good thing for RO66. Wow. Oh, now we hear any sub sinking, then we have 2 options. It could be this one or I-10. Okay, looks like he's going for Sion today, and this time he's bringing an adequate amount of aircraft cover for that. Okay, we're hitting Singapore today, it looks like. Bombing from the stratosphere, guys. Look at this. 25,000 feet. Nope, almost no damage, but also the anti-aircraft is struggling to hit it. To me, if you're not hitting the targets, then what's the point? Like, you're going to have to, you're going to have to subject yourself to flak because this is not going to keep up with the engineers doing repairs and upgrades at Singapore. Ooh, we got a little cap trap action here. But there's a lot of nates here, so they may be able to wear these guys down. We'll see. We'll see. right, you guys ready to run it? We've given these Nates a good try here. Let's see how many bombers are going to get shot down here. All right, Nates, what can you do? Can you save them or not? Yeah, actually they did. The Nates actually protected the bombers. That's impressive. I mean, there's a lot of them, but still, I mean, I'm actually impressed by that. So definitely some Nates shot down here. Look, maybe one and got destroyed as well, but still, the Nates protected the bulk of the bombers from these guys, so that's good. Oh, but not these ones. I might take a little bit of damage on this. No? Alright. I believe that the Nates were effective in degrading that long-range cap enough that the bombers can get through. Okay. Again, bombing at these high altitudes, you're getting almost no hits. It will not keep up. But we got a PBY. That's cool. Yeah, at this point, this long-range cap is basically completely degraded. Man, those Nates really saved the day. A little bit lower, a few more hits. Ooh, I always get excited when I see the biplanes. Let's see what they can do. These things just don't miss, man. I think they got it. Oh, wow, look at this. Sunk with more vehicles aboard. Oh my gosh. Ooh, look at this. Some B-17s coming in here, huh? On a naval attack? Why? All right, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. Is this some more of that cap training stuff? So B-17s on a naval strike, 4,000 feet. I wouldn't expect them to hit much. They're not gonna hit anything. Yeah. Maybe not the most ideal employment of the B-17 right now. Yep. It's too high. Okay. All right, this should be fun. We're gonna watch this for a little bit because there's actually a lot of fighters here. This actually might be like almost like a fair fight. So let's see what happens here. It's not looking good for the Bettys. It looks like some of the fighters have found their way around the escort. You really can't rely on escort to do the work. You have to sweep first. The escort is just kind of like it doesn't always get it done. As you can see here, some of the cap fighters are able to get around it. Yeah, it's not enough to just escort. You have to sweep if you want to have any guarantee of success. Yeah, see, the zeros aren't even in play right now. Alright. I think we know how this is gonna end, so let's go ahead and finish it up. So much for that escort. Just wasn't enough. Yeah. I'm counting at least 18 about 18 of those bombers shot down so far from the animations. And probably more. Oh, wow. What a slaughter. This is a complete slaughter. So the bulk of the Bettys were shot down. Several Zeros shot down. I'm sure we did take some losses too, but all of our stuff's disposable. This is a bad outcome. Guys, let me take this as a learning point. Don't just escort, sweep as well. If it's an important target that you think can be capped, you got to sweep it first. The escorts will not always help you. As you can see, these guys went right around him and killed the bombers behind him. Well, that was pretty bad for the Japanese. Okay, there's the flak. Finally. Oh, the cap's back up. But these guys get around it. Oh boy, my favorite. Here we go. Come on, swordfish. What do we got? What do we got? Let's hit it. Boom. You know, I much prefer watching these replays of my own because I get stressed out to no end when I watch mine. But I don't mind watching somebody else get blasted. As long as it's not me. This thing's dead. Fortunately for Loka, there's no troops left on this one. Okay, these are 139s coming in for a naval strike. I don't really have high hopes for these guys doing much. 2,000 feet. I don't think they have the training for it. Yeah, these pilots just aren't cut out for this. They're not trained for naval strike. never ending. Jeez, how many are there? Again with the 2,000 feet. Another one. Another one. Okay, come on. How many are there? Okay, are we done yet? $1,000 feet on these ones. Low naval. Wonder why. What is this? This is a sweep? So okay, so we have some flying tigers flying out of Rangoon sweeping here. I wonder if there's gonna be a bombing. Well, no, I have no idea what that was then. Never mind. I don't know why they were sweeping over that. Okay, something else sinking. I'm sure it's Japanese. We should be going into some land combat here shortly. Oh, wow! Look at that. That's daring. So we brought the I-8 directly into the Auckland Hex. Okay, well that's gonna sink. All right, let's get some light combat. Okay, another bombardment. If anything, this ratio is getting worse, not better. And a bombardment here. Not enough. Okay, this should go well. There's basically no AV in this. Okay. They should retreat into this hex, right? They would have to. They have to go into this hex here. Yeah. What a weird direction to get driven into. So they do have a supply path, right? They can go like this. Do you see, if you see my mouse, this is their retreat path, right? Here, 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 here to Lawag. But that's inconvenient for the Japanese. Because now you got some allied troops just hanging out in the rear there. It's not a good place for them to go. But hey, it's a victory nonetheless. Oh, here we go. Here we go, guys. We're going for another attack. Do you think they can take it? Oh, maybe. What if they take it? Oh, they don't take it. Oh, bummer. Very compelling, though, isn't it? So the Japanese, I thought they were out, but they're not out. They mustered the strength to do this, and they take the fort level down to 0. We know that the damage at Midway is very high. If he can get one more bombardment in there, and get some more supply into these guys, they may be able to carry the field one more time. I didn't think it'd be that good, so. Okay, that was never really in dispute. One unit destroyed there. Cool. Chinese unit killed in the back lines. Shock attack on the Lusu War area. This unit is very hard to kill. For whatever reason, you have to attack it a million times to get it to die. I had to chase it all over the place before it died for me. Okay, and the Japanese will take Kolaka, but at what cost? Was it worth all the ships and troops that died to get it? I don't know. Allied deliberate attack at Lingayen. This looks like a suicide attempt. Huh. But they better than I thought they would. Okay. Remember that Burma rifle unit? It just attacked, but nothing really came of this. Okay, well there you go. Another really crappy day for the Japanese. Okay, we'll take a look at the numbers here. Aircraft lost today. Not a good day for the Japanese. 16 Bettys, 7 Kates, 4 Zeros. Basically, the Allies only lost, what, 4 fighters and some change for that exchange. That's very good numbers there. Ship sunk last turn. Where do we even begin? I'm speechless. Look at this. I doubt that these two guys sank, so I wouldn't count on that. We didn't hear any sounds, but the light cruiser, a destroyer, torpedo boat, escort, APD, and a bunch of cargo ships, man. That's quite the unfortunate tally for the Japanese. Did the Allies even lose anything last turn? Oh, yeah, I forgot. That minesweeper that got hit by a torpedo in Auckland. All right, let's take a look now. So the situation at Midway is actually a little worse off than I thought. So the Japanese attacked again, and they bombarded. And here's the situation with the units. The Marine Defense Battalion is a bit frazzled, disrupted pretty badly here. The Japanese can't be much better off, but the supply situation is actually getting bad as well. There's no supply in the base, and the units are just have whatever they can have. It looks like Desert Wolf brought in a sub-transport task force, but they can only bring about 372 units of supply, and whatever they brought in got eaten up or used up or blown up, because I'm not seeing it here. So it's gonna be a race to the finish here to see who can take this place. But with the base being this badly damaged, right? There's no way we're gonna build up the forts. There's no supply to do it. The Japanese may try to shock attack again next turn, and they might actually take it. We'll see. I've been wrong before. Okay, in China, I found out where the cap trap came from. It looks like it came out of Aicheng, but interestingly enough, there's no aviation support here. So any of these aircraft that are not flyable are kind of stuck here. And I don't know what Desert Wolf's plan is to get them out. I'm guessing he may maybe potentially try to airlift some aviation support into Aicheng at some point, because I don't see any nearby. Unless this base force is going to well, I don't know. He's going to have to find a way to get some aviation support here so these aircraft don't get marooned. I mean, it was good to try to trade over here, but when you disable aircraft and you leave them there, I don't know if that's the best outcome. So we'll see what he does with that. Other than that, it looks like status quo in China for the time being. Potential thrust towards Anking along this route would be the Nanyang Road. I don't really see any other substantial Japanese pushes. And it looks like Desert Wolf is also pulled out of Loyang, so the base is now wide open. My guess is that it'll flip due to proximity within a turn or two, just because. But anyway, still pretty far behind in China. Not really anything we can draw from here. We do see some units coming into Mole Mine now from Rahang, but we knew they were coming. But I'm not seeing much else. Again, I feel like he's behind here because in most of my games, I capture Rangoon by very early January, and he's nowhere close to that right now. Okay, big cap trap over Palembang today. And you can see there is quite a bit of fighters here, and no funny business at all. Everybody was set to escort 100%. This was a known cap trap with no gimmicks, and they did very well today. The Japanese are probably in the... Oh, there it is. Look at that. The 8th Indian Brigade just arrived in Taiping, and once again, they've blocked this rail line. So anything that was moving this way is now stuck here. Just in time to stop this big old glob of stuff getting down to Singapore, or Johor Bahru rather. And you can take a look. The damage is minimal with those high altitude bombing. He needs to really get lower if he wants to stop this. In the Philippines, a lot of the we have a lot of these units pushed off into the wilderness here. But now Loka's got to deal with these guys being in his back line. Other than that, it looks like he's still moving stuff to Manila. More ships unloading at Cagayan. And it looks like he's got some troops in there as well. So we'll see how long these guys can hold out. But it's pretty good terrain. There, it's ×3. And did he get any forts built? A little bit. This will take a while to reduce. All right. Another wrecked day for the Japanese and the Dutch East Indies. Quite honestly, this entire advance has been squashed. All the ships that he's got are in retreat. He only ended up taking Kolaka, never took Makassar, never took anything else. He's falling back. This whole Dutch East Indies offensive is basically neutralized at this time. And I don't know what his plan is going forward because he just doesn't really have the assets to push much further right now. And I also take a look at Surabaya. It just upgraded to size 5 airfield, and look what's there. A lot of B-17s and B-17Es and Ds. So these guys are going to be a big, huge threat to the entire region because they have a proper size airfield to operate out of. And again, I've already mentioned this in multiple videos in the past, but this is why I'm very careful as Japanese to take oil bases early on because of stuff like this. The Allies can put all their 4-engine bombers here, and the second you take an oil base, they're just going to bomb it to the ground and destroy it. So you have to neutralize all the bases that have the capability of launching any meaningful 4-engine bomber attacks before you take the oil bases, or you're just going to get hit. And even if you put up cap, even if you put up AA, stuff's going to get through and bombs are going to hit. And oil is one of the softest industry targets you got. So it's dangerous to take oil while these bases exist. And I don't see Loka being in any condition to neutralize these bases on Java anytime soon. Not with the losses that he's taken so far. Solomon's eerily quiet. Down here, super quiet. I don't see anything going on. I don't know what those guys down New Caledonia are doing. I think they're just enjoying a beach vacation, but the vacation's going to be over soon. Looks like the carriers have finally made it into Sydney. We got the Lexington and the Enterprise here, so let's watch what he does with these next turn. My guess is he's going to disband them and start repairing, patching up, but we'll watch it and see. Anyway, good turn for the Allies again. The Japanese are getting stuffed all over the place, and like I mentioned earlier, I don't know that I would have the mental fortitude to press on with these kind of losses. It's just too much. The amount of of ships that have been sunk and the amount of troops that have been lost at sea to include a tank regiment now, it would just be too much for me to deal with. Like, there's just nothing to do. Now, I don't want to act like that. I want to say that I could withstand this, but this is just such a beatdown. I don't think I could do it. So, lesson learned here. I'm never playing Desert Wolf. I'll catch you guys in the next one.